So we're going to take a brief drive down towards the west end of Dauphin Island. I always like to do this just to put our layout into perspective. So we are heading west now in the direction that the storm is headed, or we are headed into the direction of the storm. Just to my left is the Gulf of Mexico. That is the beach right there. Okay, just over those houses is the beach. I have Carla with me. She's my driver always. But you can see the beach is right there. As I pan across to the right, the Mobile Bay is right there. So this is why this zone floods so easily, because at high tide, the water on a normal day is on the doorsteps of these houses. So if you get 2 or 3 feet of storm surge, just 2 or 3 feet, you have water all the way across this road, and it makes it impassable. But right now, okay, we're cutting dry right here. But as this day progresses and the storm moves closer and the tide keeps rising, I think high tide's at 1 p.m. today. I think tomorrow it's at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m., something like that. Given that on top of the storm, you're looking for water all across this road. Let's get out and look at the beach. All right, I'm on the beach. We're gonna walk out here and see how bad it is. You can see behind me the cloud tops are relatively dark, kind of ominous looking. You can see the ocean behind me is angry. Again, I got my Djokovic hat on. Thank you, Florence Chan, for that. But yeah, let's take a walk out to the beach and let's check this out. All right, let's walk up this little sand dune here. Take a look at the Gulf. So my car is right behind me, okay? There's water already up underneath these houses, or getting very close, and the Gulf is angry. And I mean, she's really angry. If you're a surfer out in that right now, you're not liking the condition. It's closed out, washed out. You can see this house here. There's water already coming underneath this house. Check out the dark cloud tops. There is a storm on the way. Again, I'm not expecting this to be a big wind event, but even during a thunderstorm here, it just feels a lot worse than it is. So I'm like right in the middle of Dauphin Island, facing due south. I'm gonna go down to the very west end and show you what it looks like down there. So just across here is the road, and just across that road is the Mobile Bay. So we're just a few hundred yards in width of this island from water to water. Just wanted to give you a good idea of how just a few feet of storm surge can be really hazardous. So the storm surge hasn't even set in yet, and you see these waters are coming up on this house's pilings, okay, and it hasn't even started yet. It looks like the storm's going to be a lot worse just by looking at it than I think it will be. Just got soaked in the feet, but hey, I got my hurricane shoes on. Let's go! So here's a pretty good angle from the road. You can see the sand whipping across the beach, or whipping across the road. We're going to head off on the into the west a little bit longer, but I wanted to get this shot. It's already starting to go downhill a little bit. So the rain has started to fall. It's coming down. I don't know if you can see it. It's coming down quite heavily. I'm on the very west end of Dauphin Island, and how that house remains there after all these storms, I don't know. I'll try to zoom in. But the rain's coming down, you know, fairly hard. I don't know if you can pick it up on my camera. I always use my cell phone. But this is the end of Dauphin Island. It goes for another mile or two, and then you're in the Mississippi Sound and over where Ryan Mason is, and Mississippi. I mean, Mississippi is just right there. If it's a clear day, you can see the shipyards over there, Ingalls shipyards. Some surfers over here checking out the swell. It's too closed out. I've surfed my entire life. I wouldn't surf this. It's just mushy and closed out. But this is the complete western end of Dauphin Island. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. We'll go down to the east side of the island now, where Fort Gaines is, so we can see Baldwin County, Alabama, and see what it's looking like on the bay side. So you can see this water is already past this house. I mean, it's crashing near my car. Interesting, interesting. Okay, this is the east side of Dauphin Island. During Hurricane Sally, by the way, I walked out onto this pier, and as I always walk out on this pier during these storms, water was crashing through it. I went all the way to the end. You can go back to that video and look at it. I came back off of this, and I came back about an hour later to do another video, and that was gone. Could you imagine if I was standing on that? That was quite a dumb move by me, but this again is the east end, just in that direction where you see those oil or those natural gas platforms. That's like the middle of Mobile Bay, and you can see the land over there in that direction. That's Fort Morgan, Alabama. Just a little bit further in that direction would be Gulf Shores, Alabama. You can't quite see the lighthouse. It's too cloudy and too windy, but the lighthouse that used to be operational to guide ships into the Mobile Bay is just off in the distance as well. So that's the Gulf of Mexico directly in front of me. This is, let me zoom out here. This is historic Fort Gaines. You can see the cannon right there just through the, or on the other side of those trees. So it's not quite as lively yet on this side of the island as it is on the west side of the island currently. Nice seagulls having fun in the wind. This is the Mobile Bay, and just off in the distance you can see the Dauphin Island Bridge that connects this island to mainland Alabama. Our house is just around that bend to the left. So if you want to know where our house is situated, if you were in a boat, you would just go around that little inlet down there and go around, and then our house would be over on the left. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the videos and got the lay of the land here on Dauphin Island. The next update, as it starts to get a little bit worse, I'll make sure we get out and get some more videos for everyone. Take care again. As of the last update, the storm is starting to organize a little bit. It doesn't have a lot of time, though, to do so. 1,007 millibars in terms of barometric pressure, moving north at 14 miles an hour, with the curve off to the north and east expected at any time. With the hunk of this storm, the precipitation and so forth should be right here in this area. So get ready. Make sure you get your lawn equipment up, furniture under the house, lawnmowers, stuff like that, because surely if you're here on the island, at least right on the water, west end, or any of the low-lying coastal sides, you can rest assured you're going to have water underneath your house. All right, take care. See you soon. Much love to everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe. It means a lot, and we will see you very shortly.